the oft humble beginnings of a few local artists on Klein Begin, and Tenda is at his wit's end on Mubango.
Cederberg, the secret library. The Siyaya team is back, this time exploring the Cederberg wilderness area in South Africa.
Hi, I'm Zoe. Hi, my name is Lauren. Hi, my name is Kayla.
Hi, I'm Dennis.
We are here to explore the forces of nature. Wind, water and fire.
And see who lives here.
Siyaya, come wild with us.
Wind, water, and fire. Siyaya, wildest cape. Our team's mission is to find a secret library in the mountains. Along the way, they will encounter some of the forces of nature: wind, water, and fire.
Looks like the end of the road coming up, guys. This is it, guys.
The team climb a rocky outcrop to orientate themselves.
I believe I can fly.
I believe I can fly the sky. Every night and every day. I spread my wings and fly away.
Now, we said we're going to talk about the forces of nature, 3 forces of nature. Which are those?
Fire
Wind,
and
water. Have you seen what wind can do? And here you've got a beautiful example, guys. Can you feel the wind? Coming this way, exactly this way. I don't even have to test it with my finger. We can feel it on my face and see the direction in this kloof. Wind just blows through it and see how it's eaten it away. Nice and sharp in the same direction as the wind. All right, let's get going. Okay guys, here's a very special plant. It's called Taibos. You can see Taibos, very strong, very springy. And what does this remind you, this shape?
A bow.
Bow, absolutely. And taibos is what the San made their bows from. That's it, guys. Come and stand here. Unbelievable. Oh, look how amazing. You know, that's a geological fault that makes those lines. It pushes with the crust of the earth moves. It pushes it up and it makes those lines. What a wide landscape and not a person inside. We need a cave to overnight in. Can even go for a night walk, guys.
I want to see night animals.
Some
No,
bats?
Thank you. No.
Snakes.
Spiders. No. Spiders. No.
Scorpions.
Oh my God, no.
Okay, here's a good place to sleep. Let's make bed for the night. Great stuff. Okay.
The scariest moment was when we go night walk. I was scared can come across a leopard.
Quick. And have a look. Can you see the thick tail? Parabuthus. The front claws are very thin because it's very, very venomous. A nice poison-carrying tail. But luckily, scorpions are not really aggressive.
If he pinches you, then you're gonna die.
If he pinches you, that's no problem because a pinch is like this with the pincers, and that's just to hold something. But if it stings you, then it's going to be a very dark night for you. Whoa. Here's another one. Come.
This one is darker.
Darker.
And it has bigger, thicker claws. Front.
Yes, thicker claws, thicker pincers. Thinner, isn't it?
Yes.
But what do you think? Isn't it also pretty? Yeah, of course.
Oh, yes.
Nice, big, grey spider. He's made his legs straight, so he's nice and camouflaged. He sensed danger. It's only creepy because of what's in our minds. It's not creepy to itself. It is just like other animals. It makes young ones, little baby ones. It's just a creature like us, just got a lot more fine senses.
Actually, my favorite touch are spiders because I was a bit of afraid to them at home, and now I'm not actually afraid of them anymore.
In the overhang cave at night, the girls light up a lantern as they are not used to sleeping out in nature. Dennis dreams that Oompie becomes separated from the rest of the team and gets lost. We surely hope this will not happen to any of the team. Not in this wilderness.
Oral-B toothpaste presents.
My gums are really sore, but nothing to worry about, right?
Wrong. Most problems begin with gums and enamel. Tackle them, tackle most things.
New Oral-B Gum and Enamel Repair Toothpaste. Its active repair technology helps rejuvenate gums and repair enamel in just 2 weeks.
Healthy mouth, healthy me.
Try new gum and enamel repair toothpaste from Oral-B. Brush like a pro. Now available in South Africa.
Stimorol. Enjoy every chew.
Every man faces defeat. But to be your best, you must train harder and come back stronger. Gillette Mach 3, with stronger than steel blades that go on and on. For a man remade daily.
People might think being a girl just means being soft or delicate. But to me, it's all about defying the odds.
Always Maxi is now more comfortable thanks to its Flexi top sheet for up to 100% protection even when you move. Always defied expectations, so you can defy yours.
Strong and confident. I'm that kind of girl.
Defy expectations like a girl. Always.
You took an ordinary cough syrup for your cough? That's how you only feel half better, and she only gets half a hug. Take Vicks Acta Plus cough syrup. It coats your throat to give you relief from wet and dry cough. Vicks Acta Plus.
I've heard that cleaning your teeth with a power brush is twice as effective as a manual brush. But can that really be possible?
It's all about the unique action of an Oral-B power brush. Its oscillating, rotating, and pulsating action moves at 48,000 times versus just 600 for a manual brush.
That's why it removes up to 100% more plaque.
But is it harsh on my gums?
It's actually very gentle and has a pressure sensor.
Wow, so clean. I'll never go back to a manual brush.
Oral-B. Brush like a pro.
Jou persoonlike konsert in die privaatheid van jou eie sitkamer. Hierdie Sondag om 5 namiddag op SABC2. In die kollig met Dr. Victor.
They get going early the next morning. Soon they find themselves in a devastated landscape.
Okay, this is one of the forces of nature. You know, wind, water, and fire. And this is fire, and it's just passed through here a few days ago and just wreaked havoc. Fire is hot. And when it gets hot, you can see all the stones are blackened, but see what happened right here. It got hot and so the fire actually broke the stone. You can imagine if fire has gone through here 10 times, how many times the rock is chipping, and slowly the surface of the earth is actually changing. There appears to be no life left, but wait, when rain comes, then life starts again. Then the plants come up, and then the insects follow, and then the lizards that eat the insects, and then the snakes. Snakes, yes. So let's have a look. All right, let's see what else we might find.
Look at the spider web.
Oh, no, that's interesting. And it's alive for sure. Oh, it's coming. Oh, man. Did you see that? Okay, guys, our first sign of modern people.
It looks like the house was made mostly out of sand and rock.
Yeah, exactly. Sand, rock, natural materials. These must have been some of the first people who came and settled here, and they just used what they could find.
Hey, look what I found. Ooh.
Then you can see this is an old kind of container, isn't it?
It's stuck.
It is stuck.
A tin can. Old tin, because it's still thick metal. If I look at this, my grandmother had stuff like this, and I'm almost 100 years old. So that tells you how old this must be.
Having seen what wind and fire can do to shape the earth, the team sets off through the barren landscape and unexpectedly comes across water.
My goodness, yeah, let's enjoy this water. Whoa, it's beautiful. Don't slip, guys. Whoa! Look at this hole the water made. Yeah, it looks like a pot. Lovely. If I go in, will you all come in?
Yes.
All right, just to make sure. Here we go. Whoa. Okay, next one.
Wumpy helped me because I can't swim, and I'm very grateful for them.
The most fun part was when we went to the waterfall. We went for a swim and looked down at the pole.
With a better understanding of the forces of nature, it's time to zero in on their mission, to find the secret library in this mountain wilderness.
Guys, let's see where we are. Remember we were at the waterfall? The river has become much bigger and I can see the fire went through the river. And now we're looking for the big hole. And it must be not too far up ahead. Okay, let's get going.
What the team does not know is that the big hole lies right ahead. Struggling through the burnt vegetation, they soon find themselves on the wrong side of the river.
Guys, careful! Make sure she doesn't fall. There we are. Okay guys, I'm gonna let you down one by one. You're hanging just in thin air, but completely secure.
Then Wumpy took off the rope and I was like, are you kidding me? I'm very afraid of heights.
Is it 100% safe?
You can put 2 elephants on this rope, probably. It will never break. Tell me how you feel about it.
I'm very, very, very nervous. Excited, but scared.
I think it's gonna be an adventure.
The most important thing is to enjoy it. This is your safety, so you're now double safe. So now you are safe as a little angel flying in the sky. And that's exactly what you're gonna do now. That's all right. That's fine. What's wrong with that child? She's not scared.
The abseiling was the most interesting I've ever done because I have never done it before and I wasn't even scared of doing it.
I was nervous, scared, and I was terrified of heights, but I went through it and got in the water, took a swim, and then got on the rock.
And I felt like I was dying. I was very, very, very scared. When I got to the bottom, it felt like, oh, I made it. I was so relieved that I didn't die or cry or anything like that.
The thing that I learned about myself, I'm not scared anymore for anything. And when I made it, I was so proud of myself, thinking I was awesome to do that thing. Some people is afraid to do that.
Bags are coming. The things we do for kids in Siyaya.
When they flip and roll and start to crawl away, tape diapers can be hard to put on and can come loose. Then it's time for Pampers Pants. With all-around fit, they are easy to put on and take off, giving your baby up to 12 hours of dryness. So when they start to crawl, Pampers Pants make tricky changes easier. All over South Africa, 87% of moms agree. Try it for yourself.
I'm your Venus.
The smoother the skin,
She's got it.
the more comfortable you are in it.
Baby, she's got it.
So find a Venus Smooth that contours to curves, flexes for comfort, and gets you smooth on the go. Skin smoothing Venus razors.
Ah, the Hewlett's sugar lovers, the sweet tea drinkers, the Ikea Mfundisi makers, the It's Not Food, It's Arters, the stirring spoon lickers, the Umpubudlo drinkers, the Impress Mamezala makers, the Good Sister sisters, the Malva pudding bakers, and the candy lovers. Hewlett's packs more sweetness into every granule so that a little sweetness goes a long way.
Okay, I'm ready. Is it? Clear Blue Digital with Weeks Indicator gives unmistakably clear results written in words. Over 99% accurate. Absolute clarity when you need it most.
Less sad on your face, more cash in your pocket. Get instant cash quickly, easily, and safely with a Cash Converter's Sunny Day Mini Loan.
The essence of man. It's hard to define. It's in the way he laughs or smiles, the way he seeks adventure on his own terms,
The way he kisses, rude.
and when he holds you close.
It's in the way he smells, brute. The essence of man.
A new season of Disney's Cookabout starts soon on SABC2. I'm Chef Kirsten, and with my sous chef Mtunzi, I will be putting 5 new wannabe chefs through their paces in our awesome kitchen. They'll be heading out and about to find the freshest ingredients and then competing to cook the tastiest dishes.
Disney's Cookabout, Wednesdays at 4 on 2.
That's it. Yeah. Okay, got you. Okay guys, in the old days, you can imagine in such a wide landscape, a place that looks like this for people must have been quite a holy place. So there should be gods like those two there, and even there. Let's see. Keep your eyes very closely peeled for anything interesting.
Yeah,
A fallen god, a baboon skull. Let's have a look at it. Look at where the eyes are. The eye sockets are very close together. They've got stereoscopic vision. It means if they jump, they can grab a branch or a piece of a rock so that they don't fall backwards. Guys?
Yep.
Can you guys see what I see? No, the sign. Can you see it on the flat rock that we have on the map?
Yeah. Oh.
Yes, that's the indication. And if you look over there, it
Looks like a bowling.
That could be the library, guys. So let's go and see.
Let's go.
Hey, right.
They have found the key to the library. Now they have to find the door. And by luck, they do.
Who's gonna find the first book? And what will be written in it? We're in the library now, and here's a whole shelf of books. So what we are seeing is elephants on the one side and people on the other side, and some of the people have knives. The one on the left looks like he's kind of turning around almost with a knife. And then you've got these guys with the long dresses, which would be skins or something. And I don't know what that means, except maybe some kind of ceremony. But let's see what else we find here.
Deeper in the library, they're about to discover more secrets.
In the old days, the Khoisan didn't have paper or pens, but their books lasted a whole lot longer than ours. And it's just like a normal book. It tells a story. Because this painting that you see there might be several thousand years old. Thin legs, this big dewlap. There's a little baby there. But the San lived here for all that time. Long, much longer than the history of modern South Africa. And then, about 200 years ago, the settlers moved north, the people who came from Europe. And they killed San and they pushed the San out completely, so that there was nothing left of this civilization. Today, where do we still find something very important that the San left behind for us in South Africa? Have you heard Karate? It's on our national emblem. It means different people unite. And I hope that these paintings will be here long into the future.
The most interesting thing I learned was the secret library, and when the San left us a message, and that message is different people unite. And I'm gonna carry that for the rest of my life.
This library talks about a time long ago when this place was populated with animals. And remember how the San lived. The San were hunter-gatherers. When you see their paintings, they don't have a lot of stuff. They're in a place like this in nature, have all that they need. And then there's people like us, and we have stuff. And we just like to buy, and we consume, and we throw away, and we get things that we don't even need. It's not going to last forever. So maybe that's another message the San tells us.
So, my young friends, if we live with fewer material things and just take and use what resources we need, then the earth as we know it will last much longer.
Klim in, julle. Hoop ek gaan nie nog ook kan inklim. Daar is nie plek nie. Julle klim in.
What I discovered is that I can do everything that I like when you just follow your dreams.
The most important thing that I learned was not to be afraid for nature.
Nature makes me feel comfortable at home. I really like nature. It's very beautiful.
Come explore nature. You learn a thing or two. I promise you that.
And so another episode of Siyaya comes to an end, here in the beautiful nature reserves and wilderness areas of the Western Cape in South Africa. Come and follow us again next week to a place that you just won't believe.
Vlok and Flerkies win a cruise to nowhere Monday on Moegeploeg. Ruan Josh traces the oft humble beginnings of a few local artists on